You have never truly seen the universe. Every night when you look up at the stars, your eyes tell you a comforting lie. The glittering constellations, the silver moon, the glowing clouds of gas, they are the visible skin of something much larger. All the light that has ever reached a telescope, all the matter we have ever touched, every planet, star, and atom combined, make up less than 5% of what exists. The rest is hidden. For centuries, we assumed that emptiness was empty, a quiet vacuum stretching between distant galaxies. The cosmos was heavier than it looked. Its motions were guided by an unseen presence. An invisible web binds galaxies into clusters and stretches across billions of light years, shaping the grand architecture of the universe itself. This web emits no light, produces no heat, and gives off no signal our instruments can catch. It neither glows nor absorbs. It simply warps space, nudges stars, and holds cosmic structures together. A silent sculptor working from shadow. Astronomers gave this ghostly influence a name, dark matter, but naming it did not make it known. What exactly is it, and how can something invisible determine the fate of galaxies? To answer these questions, we must follow the faintest traces of gravity's pull into the dark places where the universe hides most of itself. Now we begin that search together. The mystery began, as so many do, with a mistake. In the 1930s, Swiss astronomer Fritz Zwicky peered through the telescopes at Mount Wilson and saw something impossible. The galaxies inside the Coma cluster were racing around too fast. So fast that by the laws of physics they should have torn themselves apart long ago. Yet there they were, bound together as if by an invisible hand. Zwicky called the missing mass Dunkle Materie, dark matter, and was largely ignored. But the universe keeps its secrets poorly. 4 decades later, astronomer Vera Rubin measured the rotation of spiral galaxies with painstaking precision. Logic said that stars near the edges should drift more slowly than those at the center, just as planets in our solar system do. Instead, every star she tracked moved at almost exactly the same speed, as if each galaxy were being pulled tight by a halo of invisible gravity. Rubin's quiet data would shake cosmology to its core. She had measured the footprints of something enormous, unseen, and everywhere. The empty space between stars was not empty at all. And if dark matter shaped the motion of galaxies, perhaps it also shaped the birth of the universe itself. The first clues had been found, but the mystery had only just begun. Gravity never lies. It is the universe's handwriting tracing invisible shapes across the sky. By studying how light bends as it passes through space, scientists discovered that gravity can act like a lens. Massive clusters warp the space around them, stretching and magnifying the galaxies that lie far behind. This bending of light, gravitational lensing, became a new kind of scale, revealing mass where no stars or dust could be seen. The results were undeniable. Everywhere they looked, the universe weighed more than it appeared. There was up to 5 times more mass pulling on the cosmos than what telescopes could find. The cosmic microwave background, the faint echo of the Big Bang, told the same story. In its ripples, scientists found the fingerprints of a hidden substance that had sculpted the universe since the very beginning. Dark matter was not just an astronomical curiosity, it was the framework upon which the universe had built itself. Every galaxy, every star, every atom of us, suspended upon an unseen web of gravity, woven by something we still could not touch. Dark matter was everywhere, but knowing where something is does not mean knowing what it is. Perhaps some thought it could be massive black holes, ancient giants lurking in the dark. But black holes are loud. They bend light into rings and tear at space around them. Dark matter did not behave that way. Others suspected faint stars, cold gas, or even the ghostly neutrinos racing through our bodies every second. They couldn't explain the exact pattern, the scale, or the quiet persistence of the missing mass. Deep beneath the Earth's surface, in mines abandoned by time and laboratories shielded from the outside world, silence is absolute. Here, far from sunlight and the chaos of life above, scientists wait. They are not waiting for explosions, for stars, for comets streaking across the sky. They are waiting for a whisper, a single particle brushing past, invisible, leaving only the faintest trace of its presence. In tanks filled with liquid xenon, cooled to temperatures near absolute zero, every second a billion trillion particles stream through our bodies and the Earth itself. Among them, perhaps, is dark matter, silent, ghostly, slipping by unnoticed. Detecting it is like listening for a heartbeat across a continent. These detectors, Xenont, Lux, Zeppelin, are our attempt to touch the unseen. Years may pass without a single signal. When a flash of light finally appears, it could be the universe speaking, or it could be nothing at all. Every pulse, every flicker is analyzed, measured, questioned. Each false reading is discarded, each anomaly scrutinized. Patience is everything. Some hunt for WIMPs, weakly interacting massive particles thought to be heavy and silent, moving through space and matter without notice. Others seek axions, sterile neutrinos or dark photons, ghost particles that could thread the cosmos like invisible silk, sculpting galaxies and clusters without ever revealing themselves. The work is slow, meticulous, lonely. Instruments hum softly, screens glow dimly, and outside the world carries on unaware. Days stretch into weeks, weeks into years. Every negative result sharpens the map of the unknown, narrowing the possibilities, refining the search. And yet hope persists. The quiet persistence of science is a form of faith. Because in this patient hunt, in the silence and the dark, lies the promise of discovery. Somewhere, invisible and untouched, dark matter waits. We cannot see dark matter. We cannot hold it, weigh it directly, or trace it with a telescope. Yet its presence is everywhere, shaping the cosmos in ways both subtle and immense. The evidence is not in light, but in shadow. Not in what glows, but in what bends. Massive clusters of galaxies warp the space around them, stretching and magnifying the light of objects lying far behind. Einstein rings appear, perfect circles of light that should not exist, traces of something unseen curving the very fabric of space. In these arcs and distortions, dark matter leaves its fingerprints. Simulations bring the invisible into view. On screens, we watch the cosmic web form, filaments stretching across billions of light years, connecting galaxies like threads on a loom. Dark matter acts as the scaffolding, the unseen architecture upon which all luminous matter rests. Galaxies are not scattered randomly. They cling to invisible strands, their paths determined by the pull of something we cannot touch. Every galaxy, every star, every world is arranged upon this hidden frame. We see only the atoms that shine, but the majority of mass, the dark matter, holds everything in place. Its patterns are echoed in the ripples of the cosmic microwave background, in the clustering of galaxies, in the quiet motion of stars at the edges of spirals. And still it remains a shadow, a ghostly outline of something we cannot fully comprehend. We map it, measure it, follow it across the universe, but it eludes us. It is a presence that is defined not by itself, but by the effect it has on everything else. Through gravitational lensing, through computer simulations, through the cosmic structures that stretch across the heavens, we have learned to see the invisible. Dark matter may never glow, but it has shaped everything we call reality. It is the skeleton of the cosmos, hidden yet essential, guiding the evolution of galaxies and the very fate of the universe itself. And as we trace these shadows, we begin to understand. To see dark matter is not to illuminate it. It is to read the universe by its absence, to follow the outline of a force that has been shaping existence since the dawn of time. In the search for the invisible, we find more than answers. We find perspective. We discover our own smallness, our own persistence, and our ability to listen, observe, and imagine. The universe keeps its secrets, but we keep asking, probing, chasing the faintest traces of truth. And maybe that is the greatest discovery of all, that humanity is capable of seeking the unseen, of mapping the shadows, of finding meaning in the dark. The universe is vast, it is mysterious, and it is beautiful. We have only begun to understand its story, And it continues to unfold in the silent, invisible framework that surrounds us, holding us, shaping us, and waiting to be revealed. Like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed. We hope to see you next time.